What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about City Skylines 2 and some concerns I have for the game. This is really another example of games coming out unfinished, and I'm very much been a backer of people that are against that stuff. I'm not a fan of that stuff at all, and it could be the digital-only kind of stuff, almost incentivizes this. It's not a good look, and it's not a good future for games going forward. And so I'm actually very much looking forward to this game. Like, I'm planning on getting this game day one next week when it comes out. I don't know when I'll play it because of Spider-Man and Alan Wake, but I'm fully intending on getting the game. I always have. I've made videos about it in the past. But they issued an update today literally admitting that the game is going to experience performance issues at launch, and it may take months. They talk about continually improving the game over the coming months. And I like the transparency. In fact, they say like they're trying to be transparent. They're trying to say these things out loud. I get that. I respect it to a degree. But like about a month ago, they delayed the console versions, right? That was a news story. I didn't actually cover it on the channels. I was a little bummed because I was actually going to get it on Xbox. But I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just get it on PC. But they delayed it on consoles, and they're not going to delay it on PC, even though they probably should, right? You can argue. In fact, I just talked about this in a different video for The Man Who Erased His Name, the next game in the Yakuza or Like a Dragon franchise. And, you know, obviously that's just digital only, and it's actually releasing without the English dub. The English dub is going to release later on through a patch. So it's like, what are these games doing, coming out incomplete? And that's obviously, we've seen hundreds of examples of that over the past couple of years. But this is what they say. As we've always believed in transparency, we'd like to further shed some light on the current state of the build, which again, I respect. City Skylines 2 is a next-gen title, and naturally, it demands certain hardware requirements. With that said, while our team has worked tirelessly to deliver the best possible experience, we have not achieved the benchmark we targeted. In light of this, we still think for the long term of the project, releasing now is the best way forward. We're proud of the unique gameplay and features in City Skylines 2, and we genuinely believe that it offers a great experience that you'll enjoy. We will continue to improve the game over the coming months, but we also want to manage expectations on performance for the coming release. Our ambition is for City Skylines 2 to be enjoyed by as many players as possible, and we're committed to ensuring it reaches its full potential. Thanks for your understanding and support, yada yada. I mean, again, like, I respect the openness. I mean, and that's a very bold thing to say out loud, but I mean, taking a few steps back, and one more time, just let's flood it with positivity first before I kind of rip them apart. The positivity side, I think this game looks freaking phenomenal. I said that, a few weeks ago in my Why I'm Getting City Skylines video. I think this game looks insane, and the amount of improvements over just the first game, I already think the first game is such a great game. I think this could be the greatest city sim game of all time. I firmly believe that from all of their developer diaries and just how good the game looks. I mean, look, okay, the game can look as good or bad as it wants, but how does the game function? It seems like they've thought of many things of how a city would actually function, and the amount of creativity and control you have over every aspect of the city. Not every, right? They're missing a few features, as people have told me, missing from City Skylines 1, but I really think this game is lined up to do extremely well, okay? I really, really believe that. Okay, but there ends the positivity, because what you're basically admitting, you're just saying it, is the game is going to come out unfinished, and it's going to get there as time goes on. But this is not a live service. Like, there'll be DLCs, I'm sure, but this is not a live service where you download it day one and it's free to play, and as the months go on, they add modes and they add it's not that. You're getting it day one. Now it comes through Game Pass, right? I think PC Game Pass as well, but you can buy this game or you can download it in Game Pass, and the game that you get at launch isn't even the promise, like that first beginning. With that said, while our team has worked tirelessly to deliver the best experience possible, we have not achieved the benchmark we targeted. So they're admitting they literally haven't reached what they wanted to reach for day one, and yet they're putting the game out when they are. I just, look, at the end of the day, I believe it's because they need the game out now, whether it's for like a fiscal quarter or, honestly, like the average Joes, like working on the game, these people that are working tirelessly on the game. I don't blame them. I don't think it's them. This, I do believe, is something that somebody high up said, hey, we know you need more time. Maybe they asked for more time. No, Like, we're going to put the game out when we're putting it out. We need all that money now. And then if you want to patch it and get it to the standards that people expect it to be, if you can get that to them by like month 4, like February or March, that's all good, because we still got their money back in late October. That's what I think has happened. I think some big wig has told them, no, you're not releasing the game later. They probably asked. And I think the proof is in the consoles. They delayed the console versions. What does that tell you? They need more time. It very much sounds like, because they're literally admitting it, they need more time on PC, and they're not doing that. Instead, they're going to release the game unfinished and then build it up as time goes on. And that's, I think, a disconnect between the workers and then whoever made this decision. But it's insulting, because like, I was getting the game, maybe I'm still getting the game, but I almost feel like you're basically telling me I'm not getting the actual version that you promised. I might not get that for months, so why should I buy your game now? Like, what's the incentive to do? You're telling me that it's not all there, so why should I get it day one? Especially, as I said, I try to play all these different games. I think the game will be okay or fine. Like, I think people will buy it because I think its genre is heavily populated. I think people will support it, but for me, Spider-Man, Alan Wake, Like a Dragon, when the heck am I supposed to play this on top of it not being a finished product? So I don't know. I'm very disappointed in them, to be honest with you. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.